Hello. Do you like trippy movies that have a original concept and that are pretty confusing and end in a way you didn't expect? Then you might like this one. Come check it out. Well, hello there, horror fans. This is AJ here to give you a movie review. The movie I've selected today is Black Mold from 2023. It's an hour 32. This is currently on Tubi. Let's just go through this. Directed and written by John Pata, who did the screenwriting for Gags and directed and did the screenwriting for Deadweight, among other things. We got a pretty small cast in this one of Agnes Albright that plays Brooke in this as the lead. And we got Andrew Bayliss from No Resolution. He plays Tanner. And we got Jeremy Holm from The Ranger and Blackout. So I think it's kind of cool that they finally did a horror movie on black mold. Because, I mean, I wouldn't say this is like super realistic, but who knows? Like, black mold supposedly can cause paranoia, or just if it gets in, like, if you're around it enough, it can mess with you. So it's interesting that they took that and decided to make this film on that. And basically it's about this photographer who goes to abandoned like houses and buildings and stuff and takes photos of just random stuff, and kind of, I think she just is about to get a grant from someplace, and it's a huge deal. So her and her friend Tanner, who also does photography, go to this abandoned building. Their friend drops him off. She just says, "Oh, I'll be back in 3 hours." And what they didn't know was that there must be a ton of black mold in there, and it gets in their heads. This old man, homeless dude, finds them, and at first is hostile, and it's kind of a weird situation. You're just like, what? He's saying they're after me. So I'm wondering in this if he's real or not. But basically, this one is a slow burn. It plays out pretty slowly, but it kept me entertained. The characters were interesting enough, and what they did with it was pretty cool, I think. So I would say check this one out. There's not a ton of horror. It is more psychological, and it slowly works up to the horror. There is some pretty good horror scenes in this. I won't give away what they are, but gave me a little creepiness there. But yeah, there's not a whole lot more I have to say on this one. It's a fairly simple plot of them just getting stuck in this building, or stuck, and then kind of losing it. And Brooke has to deal with, or in this instance, she's dealing with the death of her father, and that kind of plays out in a way through the hallucinations and stuff. And yeah, it makes for an interesting film. And I kept this one pretty short. Again, this is on Tubi. Check it out if you like, and have a good one.